We appreciate you coming back to the CoinSeries channel. Several things deserve special attention in this video. As a first point, it's interesting to observe that Bitcoin is still leading the pack and displaying remarkable strength, even though several analysts were previously cautious about a potential upward move, possibly even to all-time highs. Maybe you might start to reevaluate that perspective now that things have improved. This argument might go on for a long time. One of my favorite analysts has said as much, so I'll give you an example of that in the video. It will be seen whether it is successful. On the other hand, he claims that a supercycle that started in 2018 is still going strong. The blow-off peak is almost certainly going to happen before the year is over. Which is why I shall relay his words to you. Also, there has been considerable pessimism in the XRP community as of late. And when I glance around, I don't even think it's most people. Plus, that isn't going to be the video's main focus. Some important things have happened, but I will talk about them separately as I haven't mentioned them in this video. I thought this was the norm just before XRP went boom, wasn't it? Maybe we are currently seeing one of those cases. In light of XRP's recent decline in value relative to Bitcoin, I thought I'd make a video summarizing the thoughts of two analysts who have looked at the XRP/BTC pairing. But this has happened before, and it's something you'll notice and highlight, among other things, in regards to XRP. With a big enough distance between the two cryptocurrencies, the XRP/BTC combination can. It always happens just before XRP's price skyrockets. Before I begin, let me clarify that I do not hail from any kind of financially secure family. I want you to know that I am not an expert in financial matters. Furthermore, you should not rely on my written or spoken words while making any financial decisions. I'm just an interested observer who enjoys making YouTube videos regarding cryptocurrency. This is just for fun, though. Feel free to peruse the 24-hour XRP chart at your leisure. Also, I've mentioned this before. Sincerely, it appears like nobody is concerned. Uploading, creating the thumbnail, and having YouTube process it all take time. All that fancy stuff has already taken place by the time you see this. That's why I mention it from time to time when talking about how prices are moving. Especially when we were talking about price, I tried extremely hard to get this up as quickly as possible. But a lot can have changed by the time you switch on the TV. Fortunately, if that's the case, the time is 10:55 p.m. Central Time. That will be on February 10, 2024, a Saturday. Price increases for Bitcoin have started within the past several hours or so, according to the 24-hour chart. Both it and XRP had significant increases in correlation. If Bitcoin's move was a bit stronger than normal, that wouldn't bother me. That is just the way the market operates, it follows Bitcoin's example. I have no problem with that. That's the most exciting aspect, you know. At 71%, there is an indication of crypto-related optimism and fear. It is not unexpected that market participants are displaying signals of greed. You seem to enjoy getting into trouble, man. Bob Loukas, a respected chart analyst with 256,000 Twitter followers, was also featured in this article. I don't have time to follow every single analyst in the market, but he's one of the experts I do so because he's well respected and has been cautious about potential positive moves, particularly for those of you who are Moontowns. That isn't actually his location, I agree. Everything hinges on the strength of Bitcoin, as it is the market leader. Given his current emotional condition, he wrote, if Bitcoin had been positive on February night, it would have happened before the most recent strength that happened tonight. However, it is currently exhibiting great strength. Crypto didn't happen overnight, but I still feel like a complete dweeb every time I send $39,000 worth of Bitcoins down. Whatever takes place, takes place. He boasts that he got me after I'd been patiently waiting for the weekly drop in the cycle, not that I think it's likely, but it's just my luck, to deposit monies into my trading account until today. Sure, that was the initial thing that piqued my interest, but this action goes against the cycle's weakest point. According to him, we should expect a decline at this point in the cycle, therefore he was prepared for it. Yes, there was a failure, but damage strength was unaffected. Going forward, he highlights the possibilities of the supercycle, or four-year trans cycle. A new video with double significance arrives on Tuesday. "What on earth are you talking about?" was my reaction, because I had no idea what trans meant. I was not familiar with the language. But it turns out that further details will be provided soon. Like supercycle, it's basically the same concept. Responding to the codename Cycle/H1 2024, someone subsequently provided a translation. A blow-off top is happening right now, according to Elliott wave theory. The fact that Bob was successful with LM-Zod did not convince me to change my mind. I have no personal connection to this individual. In addition, I know this man, he's an honest cryptocurrency investor. Trustworthy Crypto republished it, and he offered some commentary on the subject. After all, things had been looking up. Huge price gains are one example. I'm sure many of you share my concern that XRP will eventually eclipse Bitcoin in importance. That is my position. But I must say, I am well aware that Bitcoin plays a significant role in this picture. The fate of our cherished XRP depends on the success of Bitcoin, the market leader. Pay attention to it right now. Feel free to let us know what works best for you. Even though XRP has some of the least advanced technologies of any cryptocurrency, that doesn't mean you have to hold any or think it's a bad idea. I still think it's valuable, and now that it's out there, people are choosing to want it. Maybe it's because it was the pioneering attempt. It has been 15 years, so whether we like it or not is irrelevant. I think the market has spoken, and for the time being, nothing will change. Nevertheless, here is the take of reputable crypto on the subject. This is a fascinating topic. Your confidence should soar as a result. It appears to me. For those who may still be confused, the translated cycle on the left essentially restates the same idea that I've been presenting for years, just with a different name. The former gets more crypto-related mentions on Twitter, whereas the latter is frequently ignored since people don't get Elliott wave. All things considered, each of these schools of thought holds that the current price surge in Bitcoin is part of a larger cycle that started with the cryptocurrency's inception and will end with the longest bear market in market history. If his theory holds, then after this huge block type, which will simply melt the faces of everyone on the planet, credible crypto is already in massive bull mode, so there's no need to be concerned. That should be fine with us. Nevertheless, a warning is issued by him later on. Let them say it like it is. Despite the challenges we may be facing today, we are still in the left transform cycle speak phase. A larger 16-year secular bull cycle, which started with Bitcoin's birth and might end with a fourth cycle of 4-year cycles, is taking shape with this price gain. Without a doubt, Bitcoin originated in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis. In passing, you should be aware that there have been 4-year cycles characterized by blow-off peaks in the Bitcoin market since its inception. Accordingly, his sole assertion is that this will be the fourth. That is a regular occurrence that happens every 16 years. That is his main argument right now. A left-to-right translation, he says, is significant because, rather than peaking in 2025 to 2026, a peak in 2024 would indicate the start of the fourth 4-year cycle. So, think about this, and then someone will say that it makes perfect sense. Those of you who were here in 2020 likely recall its upcoming 2020 finale. I mean, come on, it's been 4 years. By the end of the 4th year, won't the markets have run dry? That's just the way it is, and I'm certainly no math whiz. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies didn't hit their all-time high until 2021. In April of 2021, 2 rounds of dollars later, XRP hit its cycle peak. So, if we do see highs, it will be early in 2024. If that were to happen, that is what he had been looking for. He goes on to say that my central thesis is based on extending cycle theory or Elliott wave theory, which suggests that this price increase might signal the end of the 5th wave of our present cycle, which started in 2018, and is the final cycle of an even larger cycle that started with the creation of Bitcoin. When that happens, the market would have experienced its longest bear market since its inception. Finally, these ideas share common ground despite their differing language. Alright, everyone, I am not sure that will happen. It should be noted, though, that everyone is welcome to do so, especially the most renowned and esteemed analysts, many of whom I follow. They have presented their arguments. This would not worry me even if the market were to experience a significant bearish trend. I make no assertions about knowing what the future brings. Frankly, I doubt I would be all that thrilled about that. However, if this requires us to, after 6 long years of chasing crypto money, I would finally be content if there was a major crash at the top and XRP fell down with the others. I have no idea where you guys are right now. I've been doing this for 6 years, so I don't require some wacky multiplication effect to feel like I've won the jackpot. Obviously, things weren't always this way. I'm only thinking about the present moment. It will be entertaining if this happens before the top goes off. After that, I won't care much about cryptocurrency anymore. I only think its importance will rise. Therefore, I'll be here even if the market is terrible for a long time. Dark Defender, a chart analyst, has given the following XRP USD price charts. His assertion is that from a mathematical standpoint, every Fibonacci level is absolute. The 52.86 closing yesterday was only a coincidence at the Fibonacci level, since there is no way to reach Wave 3's $1.88 and $5.88 targets. He is completely optimistic about the future of XRP and thinks that the present scenario is only a temporary setback. There will soon be a new market cycle. The video has come to a close. After you're done, please subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Farewell, see you later.